What's good, man? Oh, man. You see this? I'm a diehard. I don't care if we win by 100. I don't care if we lose by 100. I don't care if we win by 1 or lose by 1. See this? I'm a Carolina Panther, baby. All day long. And I don't go hide when we get our butts whooped. I still rap good, bad, and ugly. With that being said, ooh, 6 bird. Man, y'all ain't have to do us like that. Y'all did not have to do us like that. Oh, man. I will say this. At the beginning of the season, I had us going 11-5. With the possibility of going 12-4. This was one of the games I had as an L. Not that we couldn't beat the Pittsburgh Steelers. I just didn't like the setup of coming off in a divisional game, turning around, going to Pittsburgh on a short week. Cam Newton, I already knew it was 2-4 on Thursday night games, or Thursday games, I should say. So I knew this was going to be shaky, extremely hard for us to pull out. What I didn't expect or call that we were going to lose by 31 points. Didn't see that coming. It's a lot to talk about. I will say this, as a Panther fan, I hate, and my wife will vouch for me. I hate getting the ball first as a Panther fan. Why? I'm also a Pee Wee football coach, and I'm also a defensive guy. So I love the opportunity to kick off, put our defense out there first, set the tone early if possible, be able to somehow get a stop, go up, get a little advantage, score before the half, and get the ball back. I love it. You do those things and kind of come out strong in the third quarter, you set yourself up with a great opportunity to win the game. In this case, we got the ball first, opening drive. I like that Riverboat Ron came out and we went for it on 4th and 1. We had to set the tone. And went down and scored. I thought it was fairly easy. Then the kickoff and be a touchback, or the first play from scrimmage would be a 75-yard touchdown for Pittsburgh Steelers. And then right after that, we come out, bootleg, kind of play action, I should say, not bootleg, play action. We was trying to bootleg and get out in space. With an unblocked DN and a Watt boy. I do not understand for the life of me why we did not block a Watt boy. We know these Watts are beast. JJ, TJ, these Watt boys are something serious. And he made a heck of a play. He didn't fall for the fake, dokey doke, none of that. He had his assignment. Make sure we come after Cam. Somebody else gonna have to beat us, but they ain't gonna be Cam. And he was disciplined and came and made a heck of a play. I'm not even gonna fault Cam too much for the interception, even though he could have made a better decision playing the game of football. And that's bang, bang, man. It's seconds and inches in football. Seconds and inches, seconds and inches. So, yes, Greg Olsen was there. Could he have thrown it a little lower at his feet? Yes, he could have. He was inside the pocket. His brain, man, I gotta give him props, man. He was thinking, okay, I don't want to take the safety. Don't want to get an intentional grounding. And it be a safety because I'm in the end zone when I'm throwing it. Man, he was just trying to live to see another play, man. It just so happened that the ball went right to a defender who made an excellent play and was able to score. Sometimes, man, in football, things happen, man. And at that point, I'm going to just say this, at that point is when the game changed. And it seemed like it was just a snowball effect. But I didn't think he played a bad game. I think it was 21 for 29, something like that. Had less than 200 yards, but 2 touchdowns and only the 1 turnover. So I can't say it was all, and I'm not gonna put the blame on Cam. I'm not even gonna put it on Cam. Could he got the ball out a little faster on some of those plays? Possibly, man, but dang, man. Dude was getting rocked and somebody was in his face almost every time he dropped back to throw the ball, man. And he got a little gunshot. It reminded me of that Denver game when we came off Super Bowl year, and they were just coming, rocking him without the head contact. But hey, it's football, man. Sometimes it happens like that. But I'm not down, man. We 6-3. Like I said, I honestly, at the point in the game, I think it was as soon as they took right before they took Big Ben out, a lot of my boys was reaching out to me talking trash. A lot of them are Cowboy fans. I have no idea why they're reaching out to me with what they got going on. But you know, I was like, shoot, I hope they put up 70 on us. Because we needed a little humbling, man. I think as a team, we needed some humbling. As a fan base, I think we needed to be humbled a little bit. But we really have a good team, man. This is a really, really good team. And I still think they have a great chance and opportunity to compete for a championship. I truly believe that. And not just the NFC championship, but a Super Bowl championship. It's going to take some work. It's going to take a lot of work. And we got to right some wrongs. What I didn't appreciate from this game, Big Ben, I believe, was 22 for 25. Big Ben had 5 touchdowns. Big Ben had more touchdowns than incomplete passes. Big Ben had a perfect passer rating. Big Ben had all daggone day to throw the freaking ball. I remember it was 3rd down or something, man, and this guy sat there at probably 8 seconds. You give a quarterback 8 seconds. 8 seconds in the NFL? You might as well chop it up, man. It's a done deal. I know I haven't made a lot of videos. I've been talking to a lot of people, though, and I've been saying this for some time. I have not been really impressed with the way our defense is played. And the national media, whenever they do talk about us, they always want to mention how stout this defense is. Oh, yeah, but they got a great defense, great defense. I think we're an okay defense. I think we have a lot of potential and talent. As of right now, I don't want to place blame on anybody, but I do want to call out some people. I think Eric Washington is a really good coach. I think he specialized in the defensive line. And I think he's really good at that. What I would like to see to see happen is Ron Rivera, since you are a defensive coordinator, defensive guy, guru, heck of a linebacker, take over the defense, man. You got to go to work. Take over the defense, man, and get us back in that range where we're top 10 again. Because 22nd, the style of football we like to play, time of possession, take care of the ball, move the chains, try to get longer drives and then end with touchdowns and go out and get stops. That's the type of football team we have. That's why we're one of the top rushing teams in the league, because that's what we like to do. For a shootout, it's tough for us. It's really, really tough for us. So I just can't believe every time this man touched the ball, they scored. And the only time that they didn't score, and I'm not talking about just field goals, even though I think they did kick one or something like that, they were getting in the end zone. The end zone. Every time he touched the ball, except I think it was that final drive or whatever before halftime. That's pathetic. But I'm not all in my feelings or emotional or anything like that. Like I said, man, I expected us to lose this game. Did I cheer and have faith? Absolutely. Talked a little trash. That's what I do. But I also made it known that I'm realistic too, and seriously doubted that we would win this game. So I'm good. I think we have a stretch that's coming up. We are good, Panther Nation. Let me say this one more time. We are good, Panther Nation. Please don't stop supporting your team. Please don't. Please do not give up on this squad, because you will regret it. These boys will go to work, for these men will go to work, and they will be much better because of this butt whooping. Point blank, period. If I'm not mistaken, I know it. I'm a big statistician, big on trends, big on things like that. I believe the 2012 Raven championship team got punched in the mouth by the Houston Texans by like 30-some points. I believe that brought them to 5-2. They were 5-1. I don't know. I can't go back that far. I don't remember all of it. But I do know that they lost a game very similar in the season, and they went on and won a Lombardi, and all the people talk about is that Super Bowl team. No one brings up that blowout, because over time people will forget about it. But the only way to get over that is to kind of just wipe your butt with the tape, put it in the toilet and flush it, and you use whatever you can use from it to get better. But don't harp on it, man. It's NFL. It's football, man. It's football. I don't care about the jokes. I don't care about any of that stuff, man. Don't let it get to y'all, Panther Nation. Do not let it get to y'all. But I believe we only had one sack. The D-line has to play better. It has to play better. I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know how we're going to do it. But they have to play better. We have to do a better job with the run. We just have to. I've seen too many times where guys seem like they're dead to rights, and then somehow they just find a hole because we don't have strong or good gap assignment and control like we're supposed to. And they just gash us for 10 plus yards or whatever the case may be. It's not Carolina Panther football. We're a physical, hard-nosed, flying around, making everything tough for teams to get in the end zone. And we haven't done that at all. Done a good job with that at all. I believe we're next to last in red zone defense. And the only team that's worse than us is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who is the worst team in defense in NFL defensively. We must fix that. Excuse me. I'm gonna dry my mouth there, drink my water. See? My water. It kind of matches too, don't it? Told you, baby, I'm Carolina Panther through, in, and out. I don't play with my team. I don't play. And did I catch it at work today? Abso-freaking-lutely. They said, man, you bold. What you doing wearing that? Wearing that trash. I said, man, I'm a proud Panther fan. We 6-2. 6-2. Right where we need to be. Right where we need to be. We just got to fix some things. Bradbury. Tough play, man. Tough play. You got caught. It happens, man. I used to play DB in high school too. It happens, man. It happens. But that was a heck of a play call. Heck of a play call. I think Antonio Brown on his deep ball with Jackson. No, you were frustrated, my dude. That was a veteran, savvy move that he did on you, which was grab your shirt, long sleeve shirt, because it was chilly, and kind of gauge or guide you a little further back into the ground while he makes a touchdown catch. Hey, man, you'll learn. It's part of the game, man, especially when he's arguably the best wide receiver in football. So what happens, man? Luke, I thought you had great coverage on that. Felt like you were going to make a play on the ball. If you wasn't going to intercept it, you were going to leave and bat it down. Hey, man, he gave you a little push-off. Actually, it was very noticeable. Part of football, man. Made it, I still didn't think it was a catch. Bobbled it a little bit, but he didn't lose control completely. He didn't really gain control either, but, hey, man, that's one of them bang plays. It's close. And we've had opportunities. I know people don't want to bring up the things that we had. I think we had some calls go our way, quite a few in the Giants game this year. They could have easily called a pass interference on Luke when we played against New England some years ago. I believe it was a Sunday night game, Monday night game, I don't know, some time ago. Things happen, man. Things happen. They say, that's part of the game. Those are things that I wouldn't say make or break the game. We have to execute better, offensively and defensively, along with our special teams. And special teams really didn't have much of I wouldn't even say they had a terrible game, man. I think special teams did what they could do with what was allowed for them to do. So I'm not going to really knock them too much. But, man, we'll get it together. Ron's going to look at the film. The boys going to look at the film. And we will be back in the D, ready to daggone tell Matthew Stafford and the freaking Lions. Y'all got to pay for this. Y'all have to pay for this. Sorry. We are coming in and we're getting the dubs. We're going to do the Jameis Winston. I mean, that dude's crazy, man. He's crazy. Anyway, I don't want to get off topic, but we're going to go in. We're going to get the dub. Then we're going to come back home. We're going to take care of Seattle. I believe that's who it is. You know how we are at home. We don't play when we at home. And then we got the Browns. We'll go to Cleveland. I believe I could. I'm all over the place, man. I like to break this thing up in quarters. So we're in the third quarter right now of the season. We're going to go to Cleveland. We're going to hand them something, too. And you think about that, we win these next 3 games, it's putting us at 9-3. I see 9-3. 9-3 going into the fourth quarter. That's serious, y'all. That is serious. If we can split these away games and win all of our home games, that puts us at 12-4. Right where I think we can be. 12-4, 11-5. I think that's what we can be. Like I said that at the beginning of the season. I still believe it's going to be true. It's going to be tough to get home field advantage in the playoffs, especially the way things are shaking out for the Rams and the Saints. Speaking of the Saints, I ain't going to talk too much longer, man. I video tag almost 21 minutes already. Boy, time be flying, man, when I be talking about football. But I feel really bad for this dude, man. Not the biggest Dez Bryant fan. For one, he used to play for the team I hate the most, them Dallas Cowgirls. They make me sick. And it's not even the team that makes me sick. It's their fan base that drives me crazy. But I feel bad for Dez because they're talking about he may have torn his Achilles. So he's done for the season more than likely. They're waiting for more details, but it's not looking good for him, man. Sad. It's sad. But yeah, man, with that being said, we might have a Bucks. Is it the Bucks? Nah, I don't know. Maybe it's the Bucks. I think it's I don't know. We may have the Bucks. I don't know. The Bucks or the Browns, one of them. It don't matter. It doesn't matter. Because we still going 9-3 during it. 3-1 during this third quarter to finish up 9-3. And we're going to be right there in the midst of everything, man. All in it. We're going to be all in it. Time for a strong playoff run. But Panther Nation, keep your head up. Let's take this on the chin. Let's get over it, get past it. And let's look on to the Lions, man. Keep pounding. Hey, man, subscribe. I'm going to start doing a little more videos. I got a little more time. I'm not coaching right now, so I can do these videos and analyze the games and things like that. So I will be coming more than likely on Wednesday or Thursday with my videos, doing a preview, and then I'll do the reaction after the game Sunday or Sunday night, something like that. Or Monday at the latest. I'll try to get it in. But your boy is back. Want to shout out a few people, man. Shout out my boy Pat Coltrane be doing this thing on Facebook. On YouTube. Shout out my boy Shellatron. He be having them dope videos, man. Shout out to all the Panther Nation that be supporting us, man. We're going to keep pounding. We're going to keep doing our thing, man. Much love. I'm out.